two things to do right away if you find yourself receiving the bad news that you have been laid off or let go from a job, and especially for professionals. So if you're an executive, if you're a sales professional, marketing leader, business leader, hearing that news that you've been let go or your position is being eliminated can be really tough on your confidence and ego. So today I wanted to share two things that you can do immediately if this happens to you. But first, hello, I'm Stefani. I am the creator of this channel, Abundance Attractors. I am an ex-corporate professional, and I decided to launch my own company and Abundance Attractors to help professionals like you attract more wealth, joy, and abundance. And I have grown my business to 6 figures in just a year using all the principles that I teach. And I've generated over $35 million of sales and revenue for the companies I worked for. So I love talking about the woo-woo side of corporations and how we can show up as individuals with our own energy and unique attributes and attract good things to us instead of working so hard for it all. I'm learning that we don't have to work so hard if we have our energy and our mindset and our belief system aligned correctly with our inner purpose, with our inside beliefs and values. We can attract more abundance to us than we ever imagined. So thank you for being here. If you like the sound of this content, please like my video and subscribe to this channel so I can continue to expand my reach. Now, getting back to the two things that you can do. I know it's a hard time. It's a blow to our egos when we receive the news that we're being let go, our jobs being eliminated. We question things. Could I have done something differently? Did I not add enough value? What could be wrong? How am I going to go find another job? I need health insurance. I have a family to support. I'm not at the age where I can retire yet. All kinds of language starts going on inside of your head, that inner dialogue. So the first thing that you can do is to make sure you keep that inner dialogue positive. We can too easily go into feeling scared, lack, and then we start to make all kinds of crazy decisions where we're calling people out of desperation. We start taking that panic out, perhaps on our families or our spouse. And that is not a good place from which to attract a new role. So try your best when you wake up each morning after you find out this news, not to think of yourself as someone who was let go or who is without a job. Instead, I want you to reprogram, and I'll put some affirmations in the comments for this video below, but some of those affirmations can be, I have so much experience and so much value to offer to my new employer. That's an affirmation you can substitute for the negative or scary self-talk that we can find running through our heads after losing a job. You can also say something like, I am confident that new doors are opening for me as we speak. I believe that I have all the right skills to help another company grow and thrive. I am looking forward to my next job or position or role because I know it's going to be even more fulfilling than what I just did previously. That's the kind of language I want you to start thinking about. And every time you get that negative thought going through your head, that panicky feeling of how am I going to have benefits? How am I going to provide for my family? What if the next job doesn't come along? The minute you think one of those phrases, substitute one of those phrases I just gave you. So you might want to watch this video a couple of times and create your own. They should be I am, I believe, I see statements. I see new doors opening for me. I believe my network and my connections will come through for me. I am excited about a new opportunity and what that will bring. All right, the second thing that you can do is to call your top 5 connections with whom you have more of a heartfelt connection. So this For a lot of my clients, it's actually maybe a client they work with that they have developed a deep personal relationship with. It can be a friend who knows you through and through and you trust them. And maybe they're a business owner. Okay, so they have some good advice to give you. It could be a colleague that has nothing to do with your actual job role, but you trust them and you've deepened your relationship beyond just kind of the superficial work stuff. Write down your top 5 list. Who are the top 5 people that you can be vulnerable with, that you can say, hey, look, this news was an unexpected blow. I don't quite know how to deal with it. I am working to be positive, but could you help me see for myself what you see in me? What do you think makes me a good employee, good at my job, good as a leader? What do you think differentiates me? That's the kind of conversation I want you to have with your top 5 connections. Start there. Instead of boiling the ocean, instead of messaging everyone desperately on LinkedIn that you know, instead start with the top 5 people you trust who get you. And from there, that will be a huge confidence builder. Don't just ask them for connection to a job or do you know anyone who's looking. Ask them what they see in you and then write it down. Say, what do you think makes me a great employee? Or what are the characteristics you see about me, about just me as I operate in the world, that would be a benefit to a company? Because you might uncover a trait or characteristic you never appreciated about yourself before. So this will accomplish a few things. Your top 5 is going to give you confidence at a time when you really need it. They're going to give you kind words of encouragement. They may actually offer connections that will help you, and they will give you insight into yourself that you haven't necessarily observed or taken the time to receive. So these are the top things you can do, is how you speak to yourself and leveraging that top 5 network. And then you will feel so much better that other things will start to flow. And I'll create more videos and more content about what to do to keep that vibe high. But just know, it's not about just the reality that you see that, oh, you've been cut from a job, what are you going to do? There are all kinds of factors in motion, unseen things. And keeping your energy bright and optimistic by how you talk to yourself and building your confidence back up with your top 5 most trusted colleagues, friends, advisors, that's where you're going to get that momentum into that next door opening for you. This is the concept of abundance, and I'm so excited to be your guide on this path. I'm Stefani Seek. I am a certified coach. If you need any additional help, feel free to put some comments below, and I try my best to respond to every comment and create new video content off of that, or get in touch with me and we'll go from there. Have a great day. You've got this, and I'll see you in my next video.